Hello, welcome to the Bad Girl's Guide to Love with Dr. Ayo. Of course, I'm your host, Dr. Ayo, and we've got a great show for you today. Today, we are talking about why you need to be a bad bitch and not a basic bitch. I've got lots of comments on it, so let's just get into it. You need to be a bad bitch and not a basic bitch because bad bitches get what they want by any means necessary, and basic bitches just take what they can get. If you listen today, you'll learn exactly how a bad bitch operates, and that'll help you get the life you want and prevent being basic. So, it basically comes down to the sense that bad bitches, they basically live life on their own terms, whereas basic bitches, they really just go with the flow and they settle for what they can get, and they're busy trying to please other people and thinking about other people. So that is what sets the tone for what's a bad bitch, living life on your own terms. But there's a lot to that. And so I have come up with the things that make you a bad bitch and not a basic bitch. And I'm gonna get into them today. So the first thing that makes you a bad bitch and not a basic bitch is, of course, going to pertain to relationships. That's what I do. That's what I talk about. So a bad bitch is looking for a man to complete her. A bad bitch is looking for a man that compliments her, not completes her. So a basic bitch is basically looking for someone who completes her. And this is a romantic story type of theme, like some man comes in and saves you from your life or saves you from yourself. But that's basic as hell, okay? Like waiting for someone to come fix you or make your life better or get you together, that's basic. A bad bitch knows that she has to bring her best self to the table and be fulfilled in her life before she gets into a relationship so that she's ready and secure when she meets the one. So basically, she's ready to give and is not above being domestic. We'll talk about that a little later. And is not above compromising. But she's complete. She's whole when she gets into a relationship. So she's not insecure. She's not clingy. She's not desperate. And she doesn't settle. But when a basic bitch is looking for someone to complete them or trying to wait and be fixed, or I'll be in a relationship and then my life will be happy, that sets up all types of problems. And you're really just going along for the ride. And so you are basic if you're just waiting for someone to make your life better instead of going out and getting it on your own. So that's the first thing. Second thing is that a bad bitch shows her true self, and she's not a chameleon. Like, there's nothing worse than a Me Too kind of woman. Oh, you like football? Me too. Oh, you like Mexican food? Me too. When really, she doesn't know what she wants or what she likes because she's so busy shape-shifting in each relationship she's in, each friendship she's in, every job she's in, so she doesn't even know herself anymore. That is the opposite of a bad bitch. A bad bitch knows exactly who she is, exactly what she wants, and she's not afraid to express it and tell everyone and share that with the world. I like what Keyshawn said, if you got a problem with me, you got a problem with yourself. And that's the bad bitch mentality. I know who I am. I'm secure with who I am. True, I might need to make adjustments in certain situations to be either professional or to compromise in a relationship, but I'm not going to stray from who I am, and I am fine expressing that and showing that and being real. Transparency is everything these days, and a bad bitch knows how to be transparent, and that is what makes her different than a basic bitch who just goes along with whoever's around, and you can't even tell if she's genuine. All right? The next thing, and this is one of my favorites, a bad bitch makes shit happen. She doesn't wait for shit to happen. So let me put this in a context. So when you're in a relationship, you're ready to get married, you're ready to settle down. A bad bitch doesn't say, okay, I'm gonna wait for Prince Charming to come sweep me off my feet in my living room watching Netflix. No, she goes out and about. She's engaging with people. She's making it happen. She's online dating or whatever she feels she needs to do to make it happen, and not just waiting around for things to change, because that is a basic mentality. I hear so many women say, I hope things work out, or I'm just gonna wait and see how it plays out. And that is a basic mentality. When you're a bad bitch, you don't wait for shit to happen. You don't hope it works out. You make it happen. You make it work out. Kind of like being in a relationship and you want to get married and you're waiting on a proposal. You're sitting there like, I hope he proposes to me. I hope we get married. No, if you're ready to get married and he's not giving you what you need, you gotta let him know. You gotta make it happen. Are we getting married or what? If not, I need to move on. I can't sit here and force someone to want to be with me, and I can't force you to make a commitment. So, hey, this is what I want and this is what I need. Can you make this happen? So basically, a bad bitch mentality is not waiting for things to happen. That's a basic mentality. All right, y'all still with me? I know, I see you. Hey. Okay, this one was difficult for me. And as an aside, a bad bitch is always being made. You're not born a bad bitch. You have to learn over time, and you embrace these ways. It's not something that comes inherent. You got to learn, and that's why I'm here to teach you. And this is one that I've learned in the last few years, and now I'm really overdoing it probably. But a bad bitch cuts people off, and a basic bitch holds on to everybody. So a bad bitch mentality is, if you're not making my life better, if you're not helping me, if you're not loving me, if you're not making me feel good in my life or about myself, you gotta go. If you're toxic to me or bring negativity or basically are competing with me and not collaborating, you gotta go. The basic bitch mentality is, let's make this work out. Let's be friends and let's keep everyone all together. Everyone can get along and sing kumbaya, and that just doesn't work. Everybody is not made to be in your life forever. Some people have seasons, some people have long seasons, but everyone can't stay there. And that's what you have to know, and bad bitches know that. They will cut people off in a minute and not feel bad about it. And you shouldn't feel bad about it. You choose who you invite into your life, and you choose who you disinvite from your life. And a bad bitch will do that. So don't forget, cut off people who don't make your life better or are toxic. That's important. I'm gonna pause right there. Y'all got that? Okay. So another thing that kind of relates to that is a bad bitch is willing to grow and improve herself. Whereas a basic bitch, she's content with who she is. Basic bitches say things like, oh, why doesn't he love me for who I am? Or why are people pressuring me to maybe have some ambition or think about the future? Like, no, a bad bitch doesn't have to be told that. She's constantly thinking about the future, trying to do better, trying to be a better person. That is what makes her so amazing, and that's why she's a boss, because she doesn't settle for being mediocre, and she doesn't settle for less, and she wants more for her life, and it has nothing to do with anyone else. She wants that for herself. And even in a relationship, of course, this is a love show, so I gotta bring relationships in there, but in a relationship, she's striving to make her relationship better. If there's things she needs to do or change, and they don't compromise who she is as a person, she's willing to do that, you know? So that is an important aspect. And if you're just trying to be the same and settling for what you have, that's a basic mentality. You can't be a bad bitch if you're not trying to improve. And this doesn't mean you try to be perfect and show off and be made up every day, or always be trying to look good and put on. No, you have flaws. We all have flaws. And so a bad bitch owns her flaws, and she works to make herself better and improves those areas of her life in particular. And she's not afraid to admit she has flaws. And she's not gonna, of course, be excited about having problems or making mistakes, but she's not afraid to make mistakes. She's not afraid to go and be real because she knows that she's a work in progress. And that's an important part of being a bad bitch. And if you're a basic bitch, you're not going to understand that because you're going to think you're already good like you are. You're going to think you're perfect the way you are. And that's not how it is. That's a basic mentality. You can always strive to be better. You can always improve on something. Okay, here we go. This one I hear a lot about. So, a bad bitch focuses on her goals and herself, while a basic bitch focuses on other people. I know I said there's nothing worse than someone who says me too all the time, but I actually think I want to take that back. There is something worse. Somebody who looks down on other people to make themselves feel better, or judges other people because it makes them feel good. That's a basic mentality. A bad bitch is too busy looking forward and looking ahead to worry about who's to the left and right of her. She's got shit she wants to get done, things she wants to accomplish, ambitions, aspirations, and she hopes you have some too. And if you guys can collaborate, she's even open for that. But basic bitches are insecure, and they will try to take you down at any level because they don't want you to be doing better, or they will judge you or be negative or try to talk down about your goals and your aspirations. Basically try to hold you back because it makes them feel good about themselves. So if you want to be a bad bitch, you cannot focus on everyone around you. Oh, she's got this kind of car, or she's got this kind of job. No, what do you want for yourself? And in relationships, this is so important because a lot of people are unhappy because they're looking at other people. Hashtag relationship goals. Hashtag, relationships. You need to focus on you. And are you even ready to be where those people are at? Are you healthy? Is your situation healthy? Stop looking around. And with social media, it's made it so hard to focus on yourself and be introspective. But a bad bitch keeps her eye on the prize. She knows that it's important that she looks to her own future and tries to drown out some of those distractions from the outside that basic bitches get caught up in. And they really do get caught up in that outside world, that drama, everything around them. And they can't even focus on growing themselves. So basically, if you want to be a bad bitch, you stay focused on your goals and don't worry about what everybody else is doing, and uplift people when you can. And that's an important concept. I love collaboration. I say collaboration over competition. And bad bitches are willing to do that because they know that they have enough talent to carry them. They don't have to hold someone back. They can lift somebody up. All right. This is our last one. And it's important to me because as you see, and you've grown with me, I'm stepping outside my box. Bad bitches step outside the box. They refuse to be put in a box. But basic bitches, they'll stay in a box. They're fine being labeled or being settled or not trying anything new or different and just existing. Whereas a bad bitch, she's gonna travel new places. She's gonna try new things. She might take on some hobbies. I mean, anything that's new and different and stimulating her mind and making her a more well-rounded person is what she's focused on, not sticking to the same and being labeled in a box. And when I was putting my title out there and asking for comments, I got a lot of people that said, oh, bad bitches are like this and basic bitches are like this. And it's not really about a profile. You can't say just because a woman is beautiful and she's at the club that she's a bad bitch. No, she might have nothing going for her, no ambition, no focus or goals. And so you don't know just by what someone looks like if they're a bad bitch or not. And I also got that a bad bitch is uneducated or, has nothing going for herself. And that's a total opposite of what a bad bitch is. If you've heard me, she is educated or trying to aspire to being the best that she can be. And maybe it's not college, it might be a trade, or it might be an art, it might be a craft, but whatever it is, she's doing her best. And so these self-proclaimed bad bitches that are doing the most and trying to sleep with men to make themselves better, or showing off, or fighting, or aggressive or violent, those aren't bad bitches. I mean, they might be cute, but they're not a bad bitch. They don't have the boss mentality. They're actually basic because they're competing with other women, they're tearing each other down, they're not focused on their own goals, and they really just have a basic mentality. So thank you all for commenting. It was a really good reflection of the area. It was good to see what you all thought, and I really think the key here is that if you use some of these tools that we discussed, you can be a bad bitch, and you can avoid a basic life, a basic relationship, and a basic existence. You can do better, you can be better, you can be a bad bitch. And if you have some comments about it, hit me up on my Instagram, here on my Facebook. If you have any more ideas of what might make a woman a bad bitch, there's so many things, and we couldn't talk about them all today. But the key is that you go after what you want, you live life on your own terms, and you refuse to settle for less. That is the bad bitch mentality. See you next week.